Bossing, skilling, guides. Hey guys, what is up? It is Scuzzy, and welcome to another Fun with Scuzz episode. This is going to be episode 10. Now in the background, I'm doing a little bit of, I almost said glaciers, but no, I am doing ice strike worms. I haven't been here since 2013. It's been a very long time. Now, the reason why I'm here is because I'm testing them to see if their Slayer XP is actually worth putting in the preferred block or complete task list for the Slayer guide. And just in the background, you know, back in 2013, let me just give a little preface. Back in 2013 is when I was doing Slayer. We didn't have seismic wands, Staff of Sliske, nothing like that. We had Virtus, wand and book. And the animation for these monsters were a bit long, and they were a really good task back then. There weren't as many tasks back in 2013, but this was one of the higher priority tasks. I think at around 180,000 Slayer XP an hour. So, you know, when I was putting together the Slayer guide, you know, I had that in my mind. I didn't know that they updated the way the animation works when you step on the mound to unearth, so to speak, the worm from the ground. And they did update that. You can see in the background it is being showcased in the background. Now, you know, a lot of different errors were made when I made the Slayer guide, and I'm willing to admit I made mistakes and stuff, which is totally fine. I'd like to go and look at each of the different Slayer monsters to see what the actual experience rate per hour is. Now, I had a bunch of comments mentioning that these were really good Slayer creatures to kill. I was even quoted 250k Slayer XP in 20-minute task. But unfortunately, as you can see in the background, unless I'm doing something horribly wrong by the way I'm killing these, which I don't think I am, but there's a possibility that could be happening. The Slayer XP per hour seems like it's around 300 to 320 K per hour, and the combat experience for that is probably at a 1.5 ratio, maybe a 1.4 ratio, so it's not even that really good of a ratio, and I'll talk about it in the spreadsheet in a couple minutes. But I just wanted to preface this and show you you know, some of the stuff I've been doing in the meantime. I've been doing a lot of Next Angel of Death, as you suspect. I'm working on another Play vs. Boss episode that'll be coming out hopefully maybe at the end of the week. If not, it'll definitely be next week. We'll have a good episode. Hopefully we can see some really nice drops. But another monster that I did test in this episode was the AIRUTS, and to confirm that it is actually one of the most efficient Slayer tasks in the game, I tested them out, and they seem to be around 600 to 620,000 Slayer experience per hour. Now, I just want to mention that there is a 7% bonus on the Slayer experience per hour for the AIRUTS because I do not have the genocidal perk. So that being said, there is a little bit of leeway, so it probably go up to around 650%, 650k XP per hour, which is actually really amazing. But without further ado, I will let you watch the rest of the clip. Alright, let's get into a little bit of the calculation and updating of the spreadsheet. Alrighty, there we go. 4840 tasks in a row. Got 100 points from. But I was just testing some of the ice strike worms, and you know, I got feedback saying that they were a really good task. And back when I did them in 2013, when I was going for 200 mil Slayer, the animation, there was an animation when you you know, you looked at the tracks to see if they were going to pop up. So they did change the animation for that to be faster, and you can also do it from a distance now as well. So it's good. It's just it's not gonna make I know pretty much it's not gonna make the cut unless I'm doing something really stupid in the testing of it, and you let me know in the comment section below. But as of now, I clocked around 320,000 Slayer XP per hour, which is actually pretty good. It's just not, it doesn't cut it as far as the Slayer guide and best tasks go. So I'm just gonna implement it in the spreadsheet, and then we'll take a look. So if we go down to STRYKWYRMS, they're right here. Let's see. So at 130,000 damage per minute, 12 seconds per kill. No, let's say there's 5 spawns. Okay, I don't know why this is 462.2, but the experience per kill is 693.2. So that's where that comes in, and that makes it around 268. I guess we put it up to 880,000 DPM to get to 313 or whatever, I guess. That's what I was clocking, right? I guess I have to put it at 200,000, which makes sense. So we got the 300,000, but the combat experience compared to it is not even that good of a item. So if we go on the efficiency chart that I have here, it doesn't even list underneath the top ones, but if we pull this down a little bit more, let's see, it does rank. Let's see, this is 8, 9. I think I have scroll lock on. Yeah, I do. So then we pull these all the way down. It ranks 19 on our list, which is not that great. Actually, it's kind of bad, right? That's halfway. What do we have, like 35 of these? I mean, it's not terrible, but it also isn't. It's definitely not worth doing for your list. So now, like I said earlier in the video, this method for the AIRUTS is around 650k Slayer experience per hour, and basically what you want to do is you want to set your cannon up a little bit to the east of the rock formation, or a little bit west of the rock cliff there, and stand a little bit north, have an aggro pot, and just let the AIRUTS walk to you. Now, I don't know if this is the exact best way to do it. Obviously, you know, I don't have hundreds of hours to test on each one of these methods and the best place to stand, best method to do it. But as far as I know, this is a really, really good method to doing it, and basic idea is to get a lot of area of effect abilities out so you can hit multiple monsters at the same time. The only issue with my calculation during this is that Jagex Runemetrics doesn't actually pick up on the damage per minute consisting of all of the different monsters. It will just do the damage that you've done. It seems to be like the damage that you've done with one ability. So let's say you're using Hurricane and you hit all 6 monsters that are around you. It will only register the 2 hits that it hit on the first guy in front of you. That being said, the damage per minute is more like 240,000 instead of 180,000 that's shown in the video. That's why the Slayer XP doesn't particularly mirror the damage per minute in the video. It's good to get that one out of the way. And the second one that I tested were AIRUTS, and the way I calculated this was, let's see, where are they? So we have DPM of 230,000 DPM, which is pretty damn high, but the way the calculation is, it uses DPM to get the amount that you could get per hour. It still is actually not enough. Let's see how much experience you can get from an AIRUT. Yeah, the Slayer XP is 800.2, and the combat XP is 2052. So if we look at this, 2052, yeah, that makes sense. Getting this down is 594,000. But why is this like that? Because you get an extra 7% for the genocidal perk. That's what it is. So if I had the genocidal perk, it would be 636,000 Slayer XP per hour. Of course, if you're better at doing Slayer and you've had a lot of practice, I haven't had much practice. You could probably get more than that. So it's definitely going to be your number one preferred. Is going to be the AIRUTS. And we already knew that. I didn't really have a set amount of experience per hour, but now we actually know, which is pretty cool. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a great day. Follow me on social media and subscribe for more. Peace.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day.